This is called, we call it long step, short step, or the Villanova drill. We got this from J. Ray Villanova. It's another one of those very simple drills that you don't do a lot, but you need to, and it really makes sense. What this does is it's going to break down the mechanics of the defensive slide. A lot of times we tell our players, go do a defensive slide. Well, they just start flopping around all over the place, hopping around, big steps. You know, they're not, the mechanics of the slide need to be taught, and that makes sense when you really think about it. So what's going to happen, the reason it's called long step, short step, Tanner will just demonstrate, and then we'll do it as a group. He's going to face one way or the other, so we're going to face the bleacher here, face the camera, and he's going to sit down in his defensive stance. His goal is to get his legs at a 90-degree angle, so he's going to really sink that butt. All right, I know it seems silly, but we say, imagine you're sitting on a toilet. So imagine you're sitting on a toilet, okay? All right, so he's sitting down, his feet are wide, he's ready, he's on the balls of his feet, sort of leaning forward, not too much that he's off balance, but he also doesn't want to be on his heels, okay? Nice balance. Now, it's long step, short step because his first step is going to be his right foot, and it's going to be long, big step, like exaggerated for this drill. It's going to follow by a short step. Now, the reason we don't go long is because we want, if you imagine a line, we want Tanner's head to stay on the same plane all the way down the floor. So if he goes long, show us long, show us long. We'll bring it together. Oh. Okay, come back. What should happen, if he goes long, his head will go up and down. Does that make sense? All right, show us that. This is what not to do. Yes, there you go, good. And that's what happens a lot of times when you get tired or you just say, go do a defensive slide. So by going long and then short, long, short, his head stays on the same plane down the floor. And look how much space he takes up defensively. So if I'm a ball handler and I'm coming this way, that big step, he's beating me to the spot every time. His job is to anticipate where I want to go, and then if I cross over, he takes that big step this way. So that's the point of this. So go ahead, get back here. So we're going to come down the floor as a group of four, right? This is not a race. This drill is not about who can get down there fastest or anything like that. It's about doing the mechanics right. I don't care if it takes you 10 minutes to get down there. Don't take 10 minutes. But your goal is not to race each other. It's about to go at your own pace. So think all the way down. Your right foot is your long step, and your left foot is your short step. Keeping your chin high, head out, hands active. Go ahead and talk a little bit defensively. Go ahead.
Ball.
Head up, Tanner, head up. Head shouldn't be bobbing, stay on the same plane. Big step, big right. Good, stop there at half court. And you would come back the same way, except now your left foot is gonna be your big step. Head up. Left is big, right is short. Long, short. Good. Again, we're going really slow, and that's okay. We're going slow. We're training our muscles. This is how it works. Okay, so now, maybe that's all you do the first day, but as you progress, it becomes half speed, then full speed. So that, just show them full speed, Tanner. So this is the same mechanics. Long, short, good. Big, really take that big, long. Good, it's just full speed now. Notice, his feet aren't clapping together. We call that galloping. We don't want to gallop, all right? His head stays on the plane. I've even seen people take like a jump rope, and you have to slide under it, so you can't go above, your head can't bob up and down as you go. Now, take this to the next step. Let's make it competitive. Grab a ball. So you need one ball per partnership, sorry. Girls need a ball, guys need a ball. All right, start right here, and girls start right here behind them. Get behind them. Okay, you're gonna do dribble contain, but you're gonna go from here to the green line, like foul line, green line, okay? We call this dribble contain. So now Tanner's the defense player. He's taking the concept of the long step, short step we just did, but now he's actually gonna be guarding a ball handler. You can designate boundaries on the type of floor you have or the space you have. But we like to keep it in a contained space, so we're not all over the place for this drill. It keeps it pretty organized. So for this drill, the foul lane, and you just imagine an extended foul lane down the floor, is out of bounds, and this green volleyball line is out of bounds. So Colin has to stay between this. What it's going to force Tanner to do is beat him to the spot. So long step, short step, long step, short step. Physically put his foot out of bounds. That's great. We tell them to put their foot out of bounds because can Colin go out of bounds with the ball? No, but defensively I can. So now it's either going to, if he wants to continue this way, he's either going to go out of bounds or he's going to give up a charge. Tanner takes a charge, the ball's going the other way. Okay? Now, the turn is the most important. When Colin crosses over, Tanner does not want to open up too far. Okay? He actually almost wants to step into Colin's path. So instead of a big zigzag, we want to create more like a zipper kind of effect. So when he plants and goes, now his left foot's his big step. Stop, plant. Now his right foot's his big step. Now his left foot's his big step. Right, good. That's fine. Good pace, guys. That's fine. Yep. Step into him, Colin. Good, good. Okay, so you can designate, go to half court, go full court. Girls, you're up. Got it, green line, big, long step short, big right, big left. Good. Okay, now come back. Again, it's all about the turn. Switch level. When Colin plants here, it's also being big. Not, a lot of times what happens is we plant and then we turn like that. And look what we just gave up. So plant big and turn, plant big. In this much space, it's going to take you about one big slide, one or two big slides to get there. Okay, go ahead. Good, Colin. Good forward. Big left, big right, big left. Good. Big left. Good. Big right. Nice. That's well done. Put your foot out of bounds. Good. Yep. Perfect. Go. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Stay low. Keep that hips down. Good, beat her to the spot, very good, nice job. Okay, so we started with the slow mechanics, the long step, short step, and you can do that, again, for as much as you want. I would do it every practice, every day, and then work it into a live situation like Dribble Contain.